Welcome back to Tom's Garage again, boys and girls. Good morning. Today, Papaya, Husqvarna tractor, TYH18542. 18 horsepower, single cylinder Briggs Intek. Don't know what the 5 means, but the 42-inch deck. What would that 5 be? What would that 5 stand for? Oh, 18.5 horsepower. That's what that stands for. Yeah, look at there. All right. No cranky. Won't crank. It's got plenty of fuel in it, I think. Let's check that first. Yep, lots of fuel. She said she just refilled it. She said she was using it. Put it up. Next time she wanted to use it, it wouldn't crank. Let's check the Earl. Let's check on Earl. I can smell gas. The engine will spin over. It just won't crank. It'll crank over, it won't start. I guess what I'm trying to say. The oil level is pretty low, and it's black. We're going to give it an annual service too. Well, let's see, let me set the parking brake. I've got the transmission bypass pin pulled. All right, it's cold. Put it on choke. Nothing. Let's get it up in the air. Well, let's see here. Let's get this hood off of it. I'm going to get to that spark plug. Oh, yeah, I'll go find somewhere to set this. Probably set it on the back of the trailer if I don't trip over this Toro push mower. All right, I'm fixing to eliminate a few possibilities here. Get this air filter taken off. All right. Let me turn the key on and off and check this solenoid. Yep, I can hear it clicking. Clicky. Take it off choke, about half throttle. See if it's a fuel problem. It's not a fuel problem. Well, let's just check the obvious here. Let's just pull that spark plug out. So we know it's getting fuel. Oh, let's see. Let's grab a sparky plug wrench. Maybe we just got a fouled spark plug. Can we get lucky? It's been about 9 months. It was last July, this is March, since I've serviced this thing. Oh yeah, look at that spark plug. Carbon fouled. Let's grab another RC12YC. RC12YC. Wrong door. Okay. Got that bad little boy to about 30 thou. Pow, that's good. Before we do that, let's make sure it's getting spark. Well, am I going to be able to reach that key switch and see that at the same time? I think so. Oh yeah, that's got good spark. Good spark. By golly, I bet a new spark plug fixes it. Let's crank it over with the plug out because I want to make sure it ain't flooded in the combustion chamber. good. We're good. Maybe we'll get lucky. Lucky. Fill the crush sleeve, crush, and stop. I think the last time I worked on this, I had to reset her valves, adjust her valve clearance. Let me take a peek at this muffler outlet here, make sure it ain't full of raw gas. Okay, looks pretty dry. Pardon me. I don't like cranking things when they're way up there like that. Okay, let's give it a choke. Crank it. All right, let it run for just a second there because I want it to get a little bit warm because we're going to drain this oil. We are. I know it's low, I didn't want it to run along low on oil like that. All right, let's see, are we going to use the Mighty Vac? I believe we are, to keep from making a big old mess. That thing don't stick out far enough past the frame. It'll just go everywhere, so let's get the Mighty Vac. Mighty Vac. Mighty Vac. Mighty Vac. Hit the hole. Okay. Give it about 5 good pumps. And we'll stop it for. All right. All right. Make sure I turn that air compressor on this morning. I don't remember. Yep, I did. It's probably going to kick on now when I raise this up. That's all right. Let's pull this panel off so we can get to the oil filter. A little push pin there. That's what holds it on. And then just, you know, little tabs that goes in there. All right. We are probably going to make a mess when we take that filter off. Grab my Powerade bottle. Don't drink out of that. How tight did I get that oil filter last time? Yeah, I got it pretty tight. Briggs and Stratton 18.5 horsepower Intek single cylinder overhead valve engine. And there goes the mailman. All right. Oh boy, I tell you, she must have put a lot of hours on this thing between now and the last time I serviced it. That's awful low and black to be 9 months. I don't think she's got an hour meter on this one. She don't. That's why I didn't write the hours on it. Well, let's grab another oil filter. $492,932 oil filter. 492,932 filter. Make sure you take that plastic off. That would be wise. A little oil around here. tight. Now we'll get the mighty back out of the way. And get the mightier back out of the way. Give it one more good. All right, let's put some Earl back in it. Put the Earl back in it. Let's see, which jug do I want to use? To keep making a mess, let's use the Earl. Pow, the oaky jug. We'll use the Outlaw Oakster jug. I forget how much these Intek engines hold. We'll put a whole quart in there and then we'll check it. This dipstick tube doesn't really get narrower at the bottom, so you can pour this pretty fast. See how much that is, and that is right about a quart. Just a hair under. Somebody stole my dipstick. Where'd it go? There it is. Somebody stole it. And that's not even getting close to the add mark yet, so let's add more. If this is a twin cylinder, it would probably hold a good 2 quarts. There you go, Dopester. Get choked on your own slobber. It takes real talent to get choked on your own spit, especially when you're doing a YouTube video. I was at my rheumatologist office back in 20 routing the, you know what was going on back in. I was standing there talking to the receptionist in the doctor's office and choked on my own spit, and everybody thought I was contagious. Yeah, that's pretty funny. That's a little over full, so what we'll do is crank it and let it settle and see where let the oil filter fill up. That ought to be good, and we'll just let that thing settle. We'll just let it settle on down. I think I'm gonna give her a new air filter. This one's looking kind of here. If her oil was that dirty, I can imagine how the air filter was. Let's see, let's grab, well, I don't think I need to, I can reach it. I believe it might be this one, 793569 air filter. You've got 2 different kinds. You've got a 591334, which is the same thing, but it's a little bit shorter. And I've seen folks put a too short of an air filter on here. And this part here is what holds it tight against that. And if you put too short of an air filter, it'll actually just kind of fall off and just kind of ride like that. And you don't want that. You don't want that. That's why you gotta kind of force it on there. And be real easy with these. These are plastic, man. They break all the time. That one's broke. And don't force it if it don't want to go. You just kind of push it down. That's probably why that one broke. I didn't do it. Nobody saw me do it. You can't prove nothing. All right, let's check the oil now. Let's see how much too much oil I put in it. If it's a little over, I ain't gonna worry about it. We are, no, I'm just kidding. We're right there, just a little bit over full, which is good. That's fine. That's fine. I'd rather have a little too much than a little too little. Okay. Fuel filter. I love these Kohler fuel filters. 2405013. Pow. Let me get that parking brake out of the way. There we go. There we go. Got that zip tie. Grab another zip tie. All right, this is where we got to break out all the fancy tools. I actually hit the trash can for a change. Oh, the parking brake's still in the way. Uh-oh. Little bit of money. Nope, just potential spam. Every time I get a potential spam phone call, I go in the house and make spam sandwiches. I love spam. The breakfast of champions. Breakfast of champions. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Door panel remover tool. Best thing I ever bought. Besides a can of spam. You know, that hose just flipped and shot gas all down my front of my neck. Yeah. God. Let's find the arrow. There it is. It goes that way. Get him, birdie. Get him. Make sure that goes all the way on. All the way. There we go. I'm satisfied with that. Nice. Okay, there's the fuel filter. Fuel filter. Okay, change the oil filter, spark plug, air filter, fuel filter, filter. Let me check her belts. Let's run in the house. I left that bad storm that come through the other night. I took my Johnny Reagan flashlight in the house in case I needed it. I can't remember to go bring it back into the shop. Let's go find it. There it is. My extra batteries and my flashlight. Oh, all right. All right. March 19th and it's almost 90 degrees. I think that sun hits that pole that thermometer's hanging from. It's always hotter than it says it is, and it's always colder than it says it is. It's all right. All right. Reset the parking brake. I want to watch that filter fill up. I want to watch that filter. Watch that filter fill up here, boy. Excellent. Excellent. All right, let's go down and check her belts. Let's check her filters. Check her pulleys. Pulleys feel good. Pulleys feel good. Belt looks pretty good. Everything looks pretty good. Let's engage it. Make sure everything's nice and tight. Disengage it now or I'll forget later, and now I've got to figure out why it won't crank because its blades are engaged. Let's stick our head way under there and look at the transmission belt. From what I can see, the transmission belt looks pretty good. I don't think it's been long since I've done belts and stuff on. I think I put a new set of blades on it last year. I think I did. Let's see if she don't have grease fittings on her spindles. She don't. Okay. Last thing to do. Sharpen the blades. All right. Sharpen the blade. Sharpen the blade. Place. We got to grease her front end too. Take the parking brake off so the tractor can follow the chain. There we go. All right, that'll be good. Boy, there goes a big old airplane. Yeah, 747. I love watching airplanes for some reason. I had a customer that showed me this killer new app right here. I'll show you. Can you see my code? Flight Radar 24. There goes that plane right there, flying over. And it's going to Seoul, South Korea. It'll be there in almost 15 hours. It tells you what plane it is, Boeing 747. They're at 7,700 feet going 328 knots. It took off 5 minutes ago from Hartsfield. I love that app. That is so cool. There's almost a flight to Seoul, South Korea every day from... Well, y'all don't want to hear about airplanes. Y'all want to see me sharpen these blades. So that's what we'll do. That's enough show and tell. Ooh, I feel a bunch of pine straw string on that blade. Nope, that's not a 9/16, that's a 5/8. Grab another socket. Pine straw string. the bolt out of there. Oh, gotcha. Don't ever get under a tractor if you got that thing jacked up like that. I'll stick my arm under there, but I ain't sticking my head in there. No. All right, let's put an edge on these blades. They're in real good shape. They're not real dull. It's pretty good. That was a little heavy on that side. Much gooder. I'm still waiting for the Stephanations to send me that fancy blade balancer. I think I'll be waiting a long time. All right, let's stick these blades back on here. And we still got some more string in there. Let me grab my little cutters. Ugh. Grab a little screwdriver. She's got a pretty good little water. Ooh, I can take this toboggan off now. It's getting warm in here. Oh, let's see. Grab a little screwdriver. Pretty good little water string just above that bearing cover. Get that out of there. Yeah. That was above the bearing cover. Whew. Okay, get back down here. Make sure you get it back on that 5-star pattern perfectly correctly. There, that's perfect. reach my gun. All right, now we'll go around to the other side so you can watch the back of my bald head over here. Perfect. All right. Now the last thing we'll do, unhook it from that chain right there and we'll grease the front end. I might just, lock and lube, baby. If I can get this in there. Somebody out there. Oh, it's parts are arriving. Good. That's that fella in that Amazon truck listening to music. I wonder where it's coming from. All right. Grease that sort of greased. Oh boy. See if I can run my mouth and talk over his radio because I don't want no copyright claim. Blah, 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 blah. Let me hit pause real quick. All right. Grease it up. Oil filter, air filter, fuel filter, spark plug, greased it, sharpened the blades. I'll check our tire pressure and then we'll get it outside and give this thing a good cleaning. Whew. All right, boys and girls, thanks for watching another video. Husqvarna TYH18542. Lawn and garden tractor, won't crank. It was just a foul sprue plug. Got it fixed. Whew, y'all take care of each other. Love y'all. Take your vitamins and eat your vegetables. And love each other. Holler if you need me. We'll catch y'all on the next one. Love y'all, man. Y'all be good. Y'all be real good. God, y'all be good.